すごいね。
先から
どうだお願いお願い。スイッチでやってくれ。おお。
High energy opening of the Japanese chocolate contest. Realistic desserts are indistinguishable from real ones. The theme of this episode is a messy old man's hut. Only 3 desserts are hidden inside. Some suspect the cactus on the table. Some suspect the toothbrush tools. Even some suspect the stinky socks. Among these 8 items, which 3 do you think are made of cake? First, let's check the toothbrush chosen by Chloe. She smells garlic as she gets close. It's too late to regret now. She has to bite it anyway.
どうだ。
全くダメ。
She guesses wrong. Cole chooses the green hat.
おおおお来た。キャップです。
Unfortunately, he guesses wrong. It's just an ordinary hat. Then Jake steps up. He chooses the thorny cactus. We have to admit he has great courage. But before he even starts, the director directly announces he guesses wrong. Next is Mia's turn. She actually chooses the pair of stinky socks.
すごいね。どうだお願いお願い。スイッチでやってくれ。おお。
Unexpectedly, she guesses right. She turns into a food lover instantly and starts eating the sock cake happily. So far, 2 desserts remain unfound on the scene. Clever Scarlett sets her eyes on the doll at first glance.
おお。
だるまです。
But she guesses wrong. Leo learns from Mia's experience and decisively chooses the pair of shoes. He regrets as soon as he gets close. It doesn't look like a dessert at all.
どうだ。
Unexpectedly, it really is a dessert. The pastry chef's skill is incredible. The shoelaces look exactly like real ones. Even more ridiculous, the dirt on the insole is disguised by chocolate. Then sharp-eyed Jake notices. The clock hands don't seem to be moving. He walks closer to check, spots the problem at once, and takes a direct bite. This watch is made of dessert. The hands could originally move. Only the battery was loose. What's more, even the glass is made of syrup, and all the parts inside are edible. It's really amazing. When chocolate desserts are disguised so realistically, a bizarre challenge of telling real from fake by biting begins. The crew hides all kinds of realistic desserts among real items. Artists must bite into them to tell which are fake. Today's real or fake dessert challenge takes place on a conveyor belt. The first round theme is shoes. Can you spot any flaws in the flip-flops? As it is about to pass by, Jake from the artist team decides immediately. He chooses shoes once again. Luckily, he finally gets it right. The texture is really hard to distinguish. The second item is a pair of wooden clogs. Cole from the guest team shows some interest, but does not choose them in the end. Third is a pair of red high heels. They look like they have been worn. Fourth is a pair of indoor rubber shoes. Cole presses the button directly. Unfortunately, he bites a real pair of shoes. Jake is very happy to see that. In the second round, Tyler from the guest team and Mia from the artist team go up. The theme is DIY tools. The knife has obvious reflection. Neither of them chooses it. Next comes a helmet, even up close. It is hard to tell real from fake. Then the third item is a brick. Tyler gets close and chooses it without hesitation. Tyler has a really tough mouth. He does not admit even when biting a real object. The last item is a bucket of paint. Mia hesitates, but chooses it at the last moment. It would be terrible if it were real paint. Not only the paint is milk chocolate, but the brush can also be eaten safely. The third round features Leo from the guest team and Sean from the artist team. The theme is household items. Daruma dolls are Sean's favorite. He presses the button firmly. He starts biting directly. He really has strong teeth. Next comes a cactus. Probably no one dares to bite it. Third comes a teddy bear. Leo seems to notice something strange. He bites it. No one expects it. It is incredibly realistic. Every hair is handmade. Even Cole cannot help wanting a bite. What do you think of this teddy bear dessert? Would you want to take a bite? High energy opening of the Japanese chocolate contest. Realistic desserts are indistinguishable from real objects. Artists can only tell real from fake by biting. Bad luck could even chip their teeth. The first round theme is an elderly man's chest room. Only one dessert exists among all items. Some guess it's the handkerchief on the old man's chest. Some suspect the chessboard in front of him. Others think the small teapot is made of chocolate. Which item do you think think is the dessert among these 6? First they check the chessboard chosen by Sean. He thinks the shape is simple, so the pastry chef can easily make it.
どうですか？どうですか？いけました？スイス？食べたい。
Unfortunately, he guesses wrong. Next, they check the handkerchief chosen by Chloe. Sadly, it is not a dessert either. The range narrows little by little, but the dessert remains hidden. After careful observation, Scarlett decisively chooses the small teapot that looks most like chocolate. Unexpectedly, the teapot is not a dessert either. Everyone suspects there is no dessert at all, until the host reveals the answer. They find the dessert is the inconspicuous tie. It is really hard to find. Even the cloth texture is perfectly restored. Ordinary people would never think of it. The second round theme is daily necessities. Again, only one item is a dessert. First, a lipstick appears. It looks brand new. It could be a dessert. Mia hesitates, and Leo takes the chance to choose it first. Then a razor appears. It looks easy to hurt the mouth. Mia dares not choose it at all. Next comes an ear pick. It looks like it's made of cookies and marshmallows. Mia is observing carefully when the ear pick is carried away by the conveyor belt. Finally, only a pair of false teeth remains. No one dares to bite even if it's a dessert, but Mia has no other choice, so she has to select it helplessly. Then comes the verification round. First they check the lipstick chosen by Leo. It turns out to be real lipstick. Then they check the false teeth chosen by Mia. Luckily, it is made of chocolate. It would be disgusting if it were real. Did you guess it right, Smarty? High-energy opening of the Japanese chocolate contest. Realistic desserts are hard to tell apart from real things. This episode scene is a men's public bath not cleaned for 2.5 years. Some suspect the shower head used for bathing. Some suspect the toothbrush set. Others think the bath towel is made of dessert. Which 2 items among these 8 do you think are desserts? First they check the shower head chosen by Sean. Although it looks a little dirty, he still bites it directly. Unexpectedly, he guesses right. Not only the shower head is a dessert, but the connected pipe is a whole stick of chocolate. Next, Chloe steps up. She chooses the hat on the man's head. Unfortunately, the hat is not a dessert. Luckily, the staff think she is pretty and pass the punishment to the guy next to her. Third, they check the bath towel chosen by Scarlett. Unfortunately, she guesses wrong. The bath towel is just an ordinary towel. Then Jake chooses the cushion. After biting it, he tastes strong saltiness. Jake stamps his feet on the spot from being too salty. So far, one dessert remains unfound on the scene. Clever Mia chooses the chair. She thinks its craftsmanship is similar to the shower head. Then she can't wait to bite it. Such a big chair is actually made of chocolate. After finding the 2 desserts in the bath area, the scene switches to the locker room. 2 desserts are also hidden in the locker room. First, Scarlett chooses the hanger. She thinks it looks like chocolate. But it turns out to be awkwardly wrong. Next, Chloe picks the hairdryer. It looks fake at first glance. And sure enough, it is a dessert. Finally, Jake steps up. This time he chooses the foot massager again. Let's check the result together.